you Mrs. Orloff?
That's right.
Ah, please come in. I'm Dr. Lesley Weber. This is my husband, Dr. Richard Weber.
A couple of doctors, huh?
Yeah, as you can see, my husband is recuperating from an operation.
Too bad.
Well, I feel better every day.
Well, why don't we go sit down here?
Honey, I think I ought to tell you. I don't do floors, I don't do windows, and I don't do ironing. And I hope you have a self-propelled vacuum cleaner because I don't like all that pushing and pulling. See, I yanked my back out a while back, and it still hurts something terrible. Oh, yeah, and I don't do laundry, except my own, if you don't mind.
What do you think of children?
Not much. But if they're quiet and stay out of my way, I'll tolerate them.
You have references?
What do you want those for?
Well, I think it's usual when applying for a housekeeper position to provide a couple of references for a quick check.
I've been working out of state.
Uh-huh.
Lesley,
Yeah?
have you got a second?
You don't even have to say it.
I think she's going to cause more work than she's going to do.
I'll be tactful. Mrs. Orloff, I'm so sorry,
I know, I'm not what you had in mind. Before I leave, would you mind signing this for me? It's from the unemployment office. I can't get any insurance money unless I prove I've been out looking for work. You know, my husband Ralph and I, we've been having a hard time. We need that money. You understand, don't you?
Where do I sign?
Right there on the bottom. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So welcome.
Hope you're feeling better, Doc.
Can you believe the nerve?
A lot of desperate people out there, Lesley.
Some of whom do not want to work.
A lot of that. A lot of it.
Wouldn't you think it would be easy to find a housekeeper?
Maybe that's Mary Poppins now.
I'd settle for Jiminy Cricket as long as he doesn't mind vacuuming and is willing to do the laundry. Don't laugh. Are you Mrs. Engel?
Yes, by the way,
Yes?
it's E-N-G-L-E. Most people think it's E-L. I have trouble with it all the time.
Oh, well, that's an understandable mistake. Won't you come in?
Be patient.
Yes, of course. I'm Dr. Lesley Weber. This is my husband, another Dr. Weber.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, I'm glad to meet you, both of you.
Mrs. Engel, I have one major question for you. What do you do?
Oh, everything. Windows, bathrooms. Have you got children?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love them. I'm even a pretty good cook if you ever have need of one.
How soon could you start?
Right now, too early for you?
Well, if you could make that tomorrow and the salary in the paper is acceptable to you, you got a deal.
Oh, yes. Dr. Weber, you've made yourself a deal.
There you are. You were gone for quite a long time. You must be exhausted.
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, I had a nice little breather in the park. What do you look so serious about?
It's this article. It's silly, though, really.
Well, tell me about it.
Well, it told about marriages where the passion ended in the first few months and the couple began to drift apart. They didn't even know it was happening in some cases. They just kind of accepted it.
What are you saying? Are you afraid that's happening to us?
No, it's just that it says that sometimes it just sneaks up on you and you don't even know what's going on.
It's not going on.
How do you know?
Celia, believe me, I've never felt more strongly about you. Well, what about you?
You know I love you.
No, I mean about the passion.
You have to ask.
You started this.
I know. I shouldn't have mentioned it. Unless...
Would you let me finish it for you?
You read my mind.
Darling, are you busy this afternoon?
Are you sure you feel up to it?
That's one way of putting it. Thanks.
Excuse me, I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Stella, let me in.
No, Robert, no, don't be silly. You know you're always welcome here. What
I
can we
just
do?
wanted to let you know that the security check is almost finished.
Almost? Well, now, wait a second. That almost has the sound of a delay to it.
Well, it's one small detail, but it shouldn't be a problem. However, it is going to take a little longer than expected, and that, of course, means that you won't be able to start working for Dr. Gerald just yet.
Well, I'm afraid that's going to be more of a disappointment for the professor than it is for me.
I know. I'm on the way to the lab to tell him.
Please give him my regards.
Of course.
I'll walk you to the car.
Thanks.
Yes, connect me with Natalie Dearborn, please. She'll be in the physical therapy room right now. Thank you. Natalie, it's Grant. I have got to speak to Gregory. Tell him I'll be in the park in an hour or so. No, there's no time right now. I'll explain it all when I see him. See, you know, it's no wonder I've lost track of the time. I seem to have lost my watch. I must have left it back in the park.
Are you sure you had it on?
Yes, I'm positive. Darling, I'd better go back and look for it. I'll retrace my steps and see if I can't find it.
Alan said mild exercise, not a marathon.
No problem. I'll take the car. And when I get back, there will still be plenty of afternoon ahead of us.
You mean even after all this?
Yes. I'll even lock the doors.
I'll hold you to that.
See, you won't have to. I'll see you later.
This gonna be a real killer, huh?
Yeah, what do you know about this Cooper?
Well, obviously a maniac. I mean, who else would give tests before school starts?
A maniac.
Natch. I don't know. You know, I feel like just throwing this test right here and now. I can't. So what if it's a prerequisite for a major? I can't. I'll change my majors. I'll change it. I'll go for anthropology or lost civilization, anything.
Are you kidding? All because of a stupid test?
Yes, I'm getting real uneasy in this place. I don't like tests.
Guess not.
Oh, hey, listen, could you do me a favor? This girl that walked in has a mad crush. I mean, I'm sure she's dying to sit by me. Can you, like, change seats or something, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Excuse me, hi again. Seat's obviously not taken. Would you like to sit down and maybe we can, you know, share answers, if you know what I mean?
No, I'm afraid that I don't know what you mean. Attention, people. I'm sorry I'm late, but I had to stop off and pick up some blue books at the bookstore. If you'd all take your seats, we can begin the test. Oh, yes, I forgot to tell you. My name is Kathleen Cooper, and I'll be teaching advanced math this semester. Also, I'd like to thank you all for showing up before the semester starts. Now, this test is only so I can determine your ability and help you plan your independent studies. Good luck. I hope your technique in math is more successful than your other techniques.
Hey, I was just joking. I mean, I knew who you were the whole time. I knew
No
it. I knew
talking, please.
There you are. I was getting worried about you.
Busy day.
Would you like to tell me about it?
Some other time.
I would like to help, though, you know.
Oh, you are.
I mean, in a more concrete way.
Come here.
Here we go with all the excuses.
Try reasons.
I've had them all before.
Then humor me.
It's just that I think there are some things I could do to help.
You do. Your love, your support, that's what keeps me going.
But then include me.
I can't. There's too much danger. The closer we get to this expo, the greater the danger becomes. Look, for the time being, can't you just continue with the role as the beautiful hostess?
Robert, do you have any idea how boring that can get?
Well, faced with the alternative, I'd take boring any day.
Oh, it's not that I'm looking for danger.
That's what you're going to find.
Just looking for a little excitement.
Why?
Because it's in my blood.
Holly, look. You've got a good thing going here. Everything's taken care of for you.
I know, and I appreciate it. I just feel like I'm being wasted. Everyone else is rolling right along. And I'm just standing still.
Why do you think that your life is any more boring than anybody else? I mean, look at Celia. Do you think that she leads an action-packed life?
Well, that's different. She's not married to the police commissioner.
No. A doctor.
Yeah, run-of-the-mill doctor.
So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, his life is boring, so hers is too.
I don't think Grant's life is boring.
Well, it's nowhere near as exciting as yours is.
Come on, look, everything's relative. And I'm sure that Grant doesn't feel that he leads a boring life.
Good you're here.
I got your message. What's happened? You get your clearance?
Quite the contrary. Robert said there's going to be a delay, which means the chances of my getting a clearance by Friday are somewhere between slim and none.
It's not important. I have an alternate plan. I'll explain the details to you on Friday.
I'll need time to prepare.
No, you won't. It's quite simple. Your duties will be spelled out very specifically.
All right. I obviously don't have a choice.
What is the matter with you, Grant? You should be happy. Once this job is finished, you can go home.
Home? I don't even know what home is anymore.
How can there be a question about that? You should be proud. This is a great thing that you're doing, not only for the DVX, for the entire country. I mean, think about it. You're going home a national hero. You know what that means. For the rest of your life, you'll be able to have whatever you want.
No, Gregory. I'm sorry. But it has become increasingly apparent I'll never have the only thing I really want.
You will be ready on Friday.
I'll be ready. I don't have any choice now, do I? Don't worry, Gregory. I'll complete the mission, no matter how you plan it.